Hey guys, welcome back. Sitting here doing a little bit of planning for this upcoming trip down to the Keys. It's going to be our 2016 Keys adventure. Now, that trip's I'm probably going to be gone about a month, so it should make for a lot of good video. We're primarily going for lobster season. That's what kind of started it off. That and help a couple friends get kind of introduced to a lot of water time on the boat, because they are planning to do the Great Loop. I'll talk about that in a minute again. But I'm sitting here planning my route down to the Keys, and we're in Tampa, Florida, and we're going down here to Marathon, Florida. That's where we're going to be most of the time. And we'll actually move around a little bit, but basically we're going to stay in Marathon. We're going to leave about middle of July, but the mini season, what we call in Florida, the mini season, lobster mini season, is July 27th and 28th. It's on a Wednesday and a Thursday of all days. And then the season goes out, and it comes back in August the 6th, and it's in until something like March. I forget the date. So we want to get down there during the mini season. That's when the best lobstering is. And I'm going to stay probably about a month myself. There's going to be different people coming. There'll be people going on the trip, and then there'll be different people coming down while I'm there, and then some well-known people coming back, taking the trip back. So there'll be some surprises there. We'll kind of leave it at that. And what I was doing here today is planning my route, as in how we're going to do it. Unless you've been to Florida a lot of people don't realize how shallow that the Gulf can be, and a lot of the waters around in the Gulf and in around the inland waters. For instance, Tampa Bay, which y'all see me in a lot, the average depth of the bay is only 11 feet. And in many of those places, it's like 3 and 4 feet. We see people running around all the time. And it's that way down the west side. A lot of places over there are much shallower than you think. And you got to pretty much stay in the channel. Even when you get offshore here, I'll zoom in here on my map. This is Active Captain. And it'll kind of show you some depths here. All right, this is right on shore, and it's only like 3 and 4 feet, 3 and 4 or 5 feet. And this is like a mile or so out. So it's pretty amazing how shallow it can be. So you got to be sure and stay far enough out if you go on the outside. And if you go on the Intercoastal Waterway or the ICW, there's a safe route of channels you can follow. The problem with that is it takes longer. So you got a lot of manatee zones, a lot of places, fuel docks, and things where you got to lower your speed. Now we're not going to be going that fast. We're going to probably my boat, so that everything is comfortable. We get about 8 knots, so we're not burning a bunch of fuel. And we expect the trip to take somewhere on the order of about 3 to 4 days. Not going to be hurrying. The point is to enjoy this. So we're going to take our time, staying in a couple of places. Right now, my boat stays in Ruskin, and we're going to go out the Tampa Bay, out through the pass. Hopefully, if the weather permitting, I might get right on the outside. Go down through Sarasota, down past Siesta Key, down past Venice, on down, and coming in to getting close to around Charlotte Harbor. Of course, well-known areas for people around here like Gasparilla, just a lot of different places. And we planned on, because we got friends here, to stay in that area probably the first night, hopefully. We may not make it, depends on weather. Another place that I would like to stay, doing some of the reading, is Everglades City. I'd like to stay there a night, time and weather permitting. The other place right here I'd like to stay is in the Shark River. I'd like to stay And I understand you got to, I've never been there before, but I understand you got to have a lot of mosquito repellent. They're going to be really bad, and hopefully we'll witness this, but we'll be able to close it up at night. And then that will be the jump off point to cross over from here over to Marathon. Okay, so the other part of this is I've been working on the boat, a little quick boat update. Now I've done a lot of things to the boat that you haven't seen video wise, and I'll put up some videos going forward. I've replaced a lot of things, water tank, hot water heater, gray water tank, pumps, both the fresh waters and emaciator pumps. I've just done a whole lot to the boat. I bought a new GPS that you've probably seen on one of the videos. Garmin. I've had Garmin's for years. I really like them. But I bought a new 93SV. It's a chart plotter, fish finder, depth finder combo. And that is works well. I'm real happy with it. Of course, in preparation for the trip. And then the latest thing I got is the Garmin VHF 200. This is probably the last big item I got to buy, and it does a lot of interesting things. Probably one of the biggest ones is it will interface the NEMA 2000 with the Garmin GPS. They'll work together, and you can put out a distress signal. It'll show where you are, Coast Guard wise. It'll tell them where you are, which this is nothing new to the boating world, but for those non-boaters, it will show like units in your area. So if they're putting out a signal, you'll be able to see them. It has a hailing function on it where you can hail other boats with an external speaker, foghorn from that. So it's just really a nice unit, and we got that. That's really the last big thing we need for the trip. I'll show you some installation on that, DIY tips. But I'm just really getting excited because we are getting really close to getting this thing underway. And I'll be doing a few more things to the boat, but if y'all want to come along, those of you on YouTube, if you want to follow my series in this, and I'm going to do a video vlog about it, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to put an annotation up there for you. And if you like the videos, like them up. The ones you like, if you have any comments, be sure to leave us a comment there. If you have any questions, if you didn't understand something, I'll go talk to you there about it. And one other thing in reference to the Keys, if you got any subscribers down in the Keys that live down there, going to be down there during that time, hit us up on YouTube. Maybe we can hook up, do a little collaboration, and I tell you, I am looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time, and I'm really excited about it. So we'll see you.